Hi, I'm Steve Contino from Unity FI Solutions, and today I want to talk to you about debit and credit card fees. For most businesses, accepting credit and debit card payments from customers is an integral part of success. In today's world, only accepting cash or checks is an inconvenience for your customers. So if you're planning to accept debit and credit cards as a form of payment, you need to understand the fees you'll be charged for doing so. There are many different fees charged by the major credit card brands. Those brands are Visa, MasterCard, Discover, etc. For many business owners, these fees can be very confusing and unclear. Understanding these fees will help you determine the costs associated with accepting credit and debit cards as a form of payment, and will also allow you to determine whether the company selling you the service is charging you a fair fee for processing these transactions. Before we dive into the various types of fees, I'd like to first define the term basis points. Basis points is a term that is frequently used when discussing fees charged by credit card processors. A basis point is 1% of 1%. So 1% is equal to 100 basis points. So for example, if I said I was going to charge you 25 basis points over interchange, I'm saying that I will charge you 25% of 1% or 0.0025. The importance of basis points will become clear as we start discussing fees. Let's begin. The first fee we're going to talk about is the interchange fee. Interchange fees make up a majority of the transaction fees and are the hardest fee type to understand. The fee includes both a percentage of the transaction amount as well as a flat fee that is the same regardless of the transaction amount. So there are many different interchange fees and percentages, and the per transaction fee are determined by the brand, risk classification, based on the industry your business is in, and the type of card your customer uses, reward cards or debit cards, etc. We'll talk about risk classifications later. For now, let's look at an example with some simple math. Let's say a customer used a credit card where their interchange was 1% plus 15 cents, and the purchase was $100. Your cost would be $1.15. That's 1% times $100, which equals $1, plus the flat 15 cents per transaction fee. Before we talk about the next type of fee, I want to give you a little more information regarding the interchange and how it's determined. The first way this is determined is by the risk classification, or what we call price tiers. These are applied to credit cards only. The application of these rates are based on a variety of factors related to the circumstances of the sale, the way the payment is processed, as well as the type of card that's used. These are the tiers. Qualified. These are the lowest cost to merchants. The transaction falls into this tier. It is at the point of sale where the customer actually hands you the card and it's run through a terminal credit card machine. Mid-qualified or mid-qual, these fees are higher than qualified. The transaction is a point of sale when the customer actually hands you the card but is not swiped through a terminal. It is hand-keyed. The last tier is non-qual or non-qualified. These are the highest interchange fees. The transaction falls into this tier when a payment was made and the card was not present. For example, the payment was made through a website or over the telephone. For debit cards, there's a flat interchange fee of 5 basis points plus 22 cents. Now, back to our fee types. Let's talk about authorization fees next, or auth fee. Each time you charge a customer's card, you will incur an authorization fee, regardless of the outcome of the transaction. An authorization fee is a charge you pay simply for communicating with the bank to let you know if the card is good or not. This can cost anywhere from 12 cents and up. It is a flat fee, so the amount of the transaction does not matter. Another fee type is the assessment fee. Assessment fees are a very small flat rate percentage that applies to the total monthly volume of sales. They vary by card brand and run between 10.5 and 13 basis points. For example, if you charged $10,000 in sales for the month and your assessment fee was 11 basis points, you would be charged 0.0011, or approximately 1/10 of 1% times $10,000, which would equal $11 for the month. Lastly, there are AVS fees. AVS stands for Address Verification System, and it's exactly what it sounds like. In order to reduce the risk of fraudulent transactions and chargebacks, a credit card billing address is requested with any charge and verified before the authorization is given on the transaction. This is used mostly when the card is not present, such as an internet purchase. If you use AVS, it should put you in the lower interchange category. You can choose to verify just the zip code or the whole address. The more you verify, the lower the interchange fee. The AVS fee can range from 5 cents to as high as 25 cents per transaction. Is your head spinning yet? There are also charges for statements, chargebacks, batch fees, and others. It goes on and on. But the ones I mentioned are the ones that will really affect your cost. Finally, let's talk about the way you may be charged by your credit card service provider. There are 3 ways you may be billed. Firstly, there's the flat rate, which is one rate per transaction. This can be just a percentage or a percentage plus a transaction fee. Secondly, there's the 3-tier model. That's a different rate based on risk classifications. And thirdly is the pass-through cost plus model, which includes all the costs, interchange, and all the other fees I talked about passed on by Visa, MasterCard, plus a profit from your payment processing partner. This can be just a percentage plus or a transaction as well. We recommend discussing these billing methods with your payment processing partner. At Unity FI Solutions, we work with our clients to determine the method that makes the most sense for their business. This concludes our tutorial on understanding credit card fees. We hope this helped you feel more comfortable with what and how you're being charged. For more information on Unity FI Solutions, visit our website at unityfisolutions.com. Thanks for watching.